And of course, Crafter's Companion. This entire hour will be Crafter's Companion, and you want to stand by, keep your pad and paper, get your iPad ready, because everything when Sarah's here goes so quickly. So take a listen to this. Stay with us right now on HSN, and of course, join us on hsn.com. Of course, you know this woman started her crafting company and basically career when she was 21 in college. I don't know what you were doing in college, but I certainly wasn't planning a business and a lifelong career. Well, lucky for us, she was, and she really makes crafting so easy. Sarah Davies is here all day anchoring our day as well. Let's dive in, because we have so much to show. And by the way, remember, if you're just tuning in right now, we are shipping your entire crafting cart for one shipping fee of $5. So stock up on goodies, buy your paper, anything you see, you'll only pay shipping once. And Sarah, we're gonna dive in. Your stamps, your dies are always such great quality. Well, today, we've got a great set, and we've got 2 choices left. One of them I think is about sold out, but everybody will choose basically a 3-piece collection here.
So can you see, Leslie, what you've got is, you've got basically a die that gives you the sentiment in a completely different way to anything we've ever known or seen before. Now, they're brilliant just when you want to add the sentiment. So for example, a thank you card. Instead of just a plain regular sentiment, we've now got it in the circle, but they also give you the opportunity to do clever things with them, like take it around an aperture. So it just makes it completely different.
So cool.
Or if you really want to get fancy, what about doing cards like this, where you've got it as a spinner going through the inside?
See that?
And
all your dies are different. You're known for the quality of them, how detailed they are as well. So remember, it's a stamp and die set. And I know they're gonna adjust your mic in just a second, Sarah, but it's a stamp and die set. And basically, you've got 2 choices, because I think, do we have like a handful of, okay, so about 300 of each. We've gone through 6,000 for the day. We're basically, 3,000 for the day. We're down to the final 600. So you're choosing the birthday stamp and die set. And in that one, you're gonna get the happy birthday, you're gonna get the congratulations, and you're gonna get the love. These are 5-piece sets for each one. So 5 pieces for the happy birthday. You're getting total 15 pieces here. Your other option is today to go ahead and pick up this sentiment. So you'll get the 4-piece special friend, the 5-piece special day, and then the 5-piece thank you, Sarah. And we have already sold out of the happy birthday one.
No, I'm sorry. And everything mixes and matches, okay? So for example, if you take this set here, if you wanted to do the with love, but you wanted to put the little cupcake inside the with love, that would work brilliantly well. The inside pieces, you can see you actually get the mats and layers to layer this up. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna show you, because I know we say we'll not get a full presentation on it, but I must show everyone how easy they are to cut, okay? So this is how the die comes to you. So when you take off the main sentiment piece, this is how it's going to look. And what I've done is I've just inked up myself a little bit of card with a little bit of colour.
Okay.
And here's how you're going to do. You're going to take your base plate, cut through your cardstock and into the base. If you're using your Gemini, you need your clear, your magnetic, and then your top plate, and on we go. And it is as easy as 9 seconds cut and we're done.
I know.
Right?
And by the way, the Gemini Junior, always a customer pick as well. Of course, you can find all of Crafter's Companion on hsn.com. We're gonna stand by and see if we have any quantities of this left. But you see that? I mean, right through like a hot knife through butter.
I mean, look how easy and fabulous this was. And then all I've done is I've taken this, and I've taken some of our circle sentiment dies, and I've literally just popped this on there to create my own topper. And then you can take one of those toppers and add in a little cupcake, and that is what you're going to be doing to then decorate the front, in this case, the front of a little party bag. But we've got tons and tons of samples. Once you've learnt the gist of how to do it, look how easy this is.
I know.
Aren't they different to anything else you've seen already? I think that's what really did it for people.
Because I think all the crafters out there, you guys already have a ton of dies, a ton of stamps. But you're looking for original pieces, right?
Original, different, unique, something to push the boundaries. But you know what? Every single card we make, without exception, needs a sentiment. You make it for some form of occasion, even if it's just to say, with love, okay? Right. So every card needs that sentiment. Why not put the sentiment in there in a different way? Why not draw your eye to it in a completely different way? Whether it is encasing, you know, a showcase piece on there, maybe that's a little topper in there and you're drawing the eye into it. Maybe it's just about doing something really, really simple. Or what I love is, if you're wanting to do it and make it the focal piece of the card, I think it looks wonderful. But just to give you an idea, I'm gonna show you a suite of all the different ones that are made together. So these are all different ways. You can be doing, this is the thank you, around the circle of an aperture, right?
Beautiful.
Same design now, we've cut it out, and this time we've done layering up. This is the little cat and dog piece inside. Now this comes with your special friends, but obviously you could put the little cat and dog inside the thank you card. What about taking them over the front of a 2-part piece of card? I mean, this is super, super cute. Just a little tiny weenie card, but doesn't it look really spectacular?
It really does. And remember, we've got the final 2 sets remaining. It's item 076718 for $26.95 or for flex pay of $674. Remember, you can choose the birthday option, or you can go ahead and choose the sentiments, okay?
So these are the, this is the birthday option, sorry.
Okay.
So you get the happy birthday, but in with your happy birthday, you get the with love and the congratulations. And we did anticipate this being the most popular and bring extra stock of this one.
Good.
And then in your sentiments, you are getting the special friend, the special day, and the thank you one. So again, I've tried to think of sentiments that even if you don't have the exact sentiment for the exact occasion, special day is always going to cut it.
It still works.
It's always going to cut it, because do you know what? Every day is a special day.
You're so smart. And we're so grateful for that too, because you know what? You know, sometimes we're on a budget. We're really trying to buy smart items. This is one of them. If you want unique and different dyes, we want you to stay with us this hour, because Sarah really brings us some fun stuff. 076718 is your item number. We're gonna move really quickly this hour. By the way, you can find it all on hsn.com right now, but take a look at this, because we've got this great Crafter's Companion Floral Stamp and Die bundle set. 5,500 sold today. In fact, we sold out of the peony and we sold out of the hydrangeas. So we have the rose, and then the fuchsia is that a flower as well, Sarah?
Oh, that's the fuchsia you're seeing
there. It
there.
is.
Now, look at that.
Okay,
they are incredible, and I'm going to teach you exactly how to do that.
This is it, last call. And remember, you get the stamps, you get the dies, and you get the ink bundled together for $29.95. Nobody does these prices. You can't find that at the crafting stores, that's for darn sure. And look, you can bring it home for $7.49. Don't forget, you're only gonna pay shipping once. $5 ships all your crafting goodies. So please stay with us and shop and stock up. And we are on to the alphabet. And this is really cool because it's a unique and different way to use the alphabet. Now, 2 different layouts, right? You can either cascade them or drop them, your choice today.
Exactly. And do you know what? I tell you now, you won't have seen anything like this. Look at how that party cascades over the front of the card. So that is your left cascade, or the dream that you're seeing in the background there, that is your drop one. So you're either going to come along from the side or you're going to come down from the front. Now, I want you to understand, I know this is completely unique, different, nothing like anything you've seen before, so I'm going to hold your hand.
Okay.
So when you get this home, what you'll see is I've actually printed you some full instructions and loads of ideas on the inside.
Okay.
So you're going to be really organised and store all of your dies on here.
And Sarah, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm being told the left cut is now sold out, so we only have the cascade down, okay?
Okay,
so
let's
forget
go.
everything. Let's start. This is the way it's happening, especially when this woman's here. So, okay, so now, still very cool, but now they're going to drop down.
They're going to drop down, and I'll show you that. So this is how we're talking about. So can you see the different pieces and how they come down the card like this, okay? There's tons of different ways you can use these. Use them with all your brightly coloured patterned cards. Use them with some of, you do get a whole pack of cards in there. That $30.95, you're not just paying that for all of these dies, you're getting all of these dies and the pack of cardstock to go with. But before these ones sell out too, I must just show you how they work,
and Erin,
right?
you said how many left? So 600, that is all we have, okay? So let's watch this in action.
So, can you see, here's the clever part. So each one of these letters doesn't have a cutting edge at the top, can you see? And then the special little holster for it, it's got a holder piece and it's got a missing part in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our not double-sided tape, our low tack tape, and we're going to stick the 2 of them together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to position this on here, and I'm going to position my die in there. Can you see they just swap? Can you see how easy this is?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I like to think, folks, and not only do we come up with some awesome ideas, but we make it so that everybody can do them, because I know that so many of our customers are brand new people getting into crafts. Perhaps you've just bought a die cutting machine or you're getting the first one today and you think, oh, I could never do these awesome types of cards.
Oh, you can with Crafter's Companion.
Easy.
You
That's
do.
the idea.
And that's why we love you.
Right, so can you see when I lift this off now, it's cut all the way around the bottom piece, and when I lift the die off, it leaves me just the H on here, right? And then if you want to get really clever, what you can do is you can take a little bit of ink, right? And I'm just going to pop a little bit of ink and just ink up around the bottom, just to make it really stand out. Can you see?
Just to make it pop,
Just to make it pop up off the card.
I
so
like it.
If you do that all the way around and you do that with all of the letters, you'll see I've done
How cool.
a H and E, 2 L's and an O. And then all you're going to do is literally drop that onto the front of a card, and that is just going to look absolutely awesome.
It really is.
I mean, awesome.
Now remember, for $30 and 95 cents, you're going to get your entire alphabet die set, the ones that cascade down, and then you're also going to get 36 pieces of your card stock included today, okay? So even just the card stock, it's a great deal already, plus you're getting those dies. $7.74 on any credit card. Here's some more examples. 076717 is your item number.
Look at the whole
That's
alphabet.
very cool.
And these are those beautiful, super bright, super jump up and hit you in the face, fabulous colours. Because if you are doing these sort of projects, to me, you want those lovely bright colours to really bring it together. I mean, look at this. Just believe how super duper simple, but you're going to bring it, it's just going to bring everything together.
I know, and the alphabet is so useful. I mean, you will use this if you wanted to. You can use this every single project.
It's not like it's going to ever go out of fashion. This is you, tool, bought for the next 10 years.
But you do have to be quick on it, okay? So as you can see, over 3,000, or close to 3,000 gone. See, 2,200, that was today. Now we've got less than 500 left. 076717. Remember, it's the alphabet and it's the card stock, all for $30.95. Coming up later, this is gonna be, I think, the last item of this hour. We gotta start promoting now, already limited. These are your giant, beautiful, large number dies and stencil sets. We did not even air it already. 200 sold on their own, Sarah Davies. So if you want to get these, you have got to start ordering right now. It's $22.49 on any credit card. Just like the alphabet, you will use these for every birthday, for every anniversary. I mean, over and over again. This is a smart collection to have. If you want to start ordering now, it's 652-582. That's coming up at the end of the hour. It was saved just for us, but I have a feeling the way things are moving with you, Sarah, and Crafter's Companion, we might not even get to it. Okay, let's move on to the quirky sentiment ties. These are so fun, and I swear you're like a woman after my heart. Are you spying on me? You can choose the gin set.
Yes.
I do love some good gin. The dreamy, fun Prosecco set, or the everyday set. It's your choice of a die set. These are so quirky, so fun, for $26.95.
Now these are
so cool.
One of our foil stamps. So what it's going to do is every one of these. And I've got to just show you this one. What it's going to do is this is our sparkle pen background, by the way. I'm so crafty, I sweat glitter, right?
I like it.
And what it does is it debosses into the base of your card and then applies the hot foil in there. Now, honestly, hot foiling is the absolute biggest. Well, you've just seen. Did you see the TS2 that we had today?
Yeah.
Absolutely flew out the door. Everybody's loving it. It's all about being able to foil. But with these, you can foil onto different materials. What about making someone? I mean, isn't that the most incredible little bookmark? Prosecco and friends make the perfect blend. Okay, and that's what you're going to do. Now, I'm just going to show you while the machine's warming up. I'm going to show you these 3 sets that you're going to. There's 3 in the set that you choose from, not just one. So, for example, if you are going for the everyday set, as we're calling it, you are going to get the I'm So Crafty I Sweat glitter. The most fabulous people don't have the best of everything. They make the best of everything they have.
I like it.
And then I love this. Stand tall, stand proud, know you are unique and magnificent. And flamingos are still absolutely everywhere. I mean, they are still one of the hottest icons.
And they're pink, for crying out loud. Who doesn't love that? Okay, so that's your everyday set. Now here is your, which one are we doing? The gin.
Let the evening be gin, darling. May your birthday be filled with happiness And gin and tonic. That's
Yay.
my life, yes. It's birthday o'clock and the big hand is on the gin.
That is a big smile.
Isn't it brilliant?
Every single time it's going to deliver a smile. Okay, so that's the other
For
stuff.
your girlfriends like this, honestly, over in the UK, basically, we all drink gin and Prosecco. Those are the two big hot things.
Yeah.
So then in the Prosecco one, you've got Prosecco and friends, make the perfect blend. Love, laughter and Prosecco. And whenever you need me, I'll be there in a Prosecco.
There you
So all you're going to do is you're going to take the one that you want to work with, okay?
Now, the Everyday is already the most popular, and it is in the lead. So if you want it, it's item 076848. Our foil machine seems to be ready. By the way, that foiling machine is 5-star rated, so it's your foil press standard machine. Sarah will be leading a Facebook Live today, and you can join us on our Facebook page at 3:15 p.m., and it'll all be about this little foiling machine.
It will indeed.
So you do want to tune in to our Facebook page at 3:15. But let's keep moving. And we do have a caller, Sarah. So I don't know if you.
Oh, you go. I can
Okay.
talk craft the lot all at once.
So let's head out to our phone lines. Hi, caller. You are live on the air. You're on Late HSN. This is Sarah. I'm Leslie. Caller.
Hello.
Hi. Who are we talking to, and where are you calling from?
Excuse me?
Who am I talking to, and where are you calling from?
Lucille Levesque, calling from Massachusetts.
Hi, Lucille. Welcome into
Massachusetts.
HSN. How can we help you today? Are you enjoying our craft day?
Yeah, I'm watching here and there because I have things to do, but she had a item on another time. It was called a mini guillotine.
Oh, the guillotine.
Yes.
Yes. What's
Does
your...
it accept a 12 by 12 paper or cardstock?
Does it accept 12 by 12? Right, so the cutting base of the guillotine is not 12, it's a 9-inch. It's like a mini guillotine.
Okay.
Or guillotine.
Do you have a
as you guys
larger
call
one?
it. We are working on it, and I couldn't possibly tell you, as I might have to kill you, but it'll be coming soon.
Lucille, so you might want to hold off unless you're okay with the smaller size.
To be honest, you'll love that smaller one.
12 by 12.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I use a lot of 12 by 12 cardstock because I make cards.
Okay.
Ah, perfect.
So Lucille, she might have to kill you if she tells you the details, but you might want to stand by for that. Thank you for your call. I hope we were able to help you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lucille.
So when we did that phone call, did you notice what I did was anybody can foil onto paper.
Good.
I thought, you know what, let's push the boundaries and do something a bit different. So we went straight onto the acetate.
Okay.
Did you see, he's the one that I just did live on air, how it just, even onto acetate, and this, no offence, we're live on TV here, folks. You know, people think, oh, is it going to go right? Live on TV, 10 seconds, absolutely perfect.
Boom.
Those are the sort of results that you are going to get.
Come on.
Now, so I will tell you, we've got the 3 main sets. You've got the Prosecco, the gin, or the what we call the Everyday.
Which is in the lead, by the way.
But then we have got these two extra sets, okay?
Okay.
So this is the, pop the Prosecco, and you add on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then we've also got I'm smiling because I'm smiling because you're my I'm laughing because there's nothing you can do about it. And that's for your mother, your daughter, your friend, your sister. And I think they're really cute, and it's just a bit different. So those...
So we have those on hsn.com, right?
Yep, so those are on .com, and they work in exactly the same way. So you can kind of, you can mix and match all of these. This is the one that you loved, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh.
Look at that, doing that in the pink. It is just the most incredible, the foiling detail that we get. But I will tell you, foiling, it's kind of here to stay. You know, I spent a lot of time in January trailing all over the world, going to a lot of different trade shows.
Yeah.
And every other booth I went past, it was foiling, foiling, foiling.
Yeah.
Whether it's tools like the foiling pen that you saw, whether it's people who are doing, I see a lot of people, companies who don't even have foiling machines are now starting to make foil stamping dyes.
Right.
People who are doing, which is what happened with dyes a few years ago.
It's just like our clothing and our shoes and our handbags, anything with a little bit of sparkle or pizzazz
People
or
love it.
kind of metallic. You know, it really pops things, makes it look so elegant, really brings it to life. So I get it. And this is specifically, these quirky sentiment dyes specifically for this hot trend of foiling. If you're already into it, you know what it adds to your projects. 3 sets still available. We have more on hsn.com, but we are focusing on these most popular ones. So the Everyday is that 4-piece set. We also have the gin, and then we also have the Prosecco themed. The everyday will sell out first with the final 700 of these left, everybody. So if you want it, you got to start ordering now at 076-848, just $6.74, Sarah, on a credit card, which makes it easy to bring your goodies home.
Luckily, it only takes 10 seconds to do something with this. Well, 10 seconds to foil, 9 seconds in the machine.
That's right.
Talk about quick crafting, right?
Yeah.
So all we do, we've got the love, laughter, and Prosecco. So we pop it down and start the countdown timer for 10 seconds.
Okay.
After the 10 seconds, you get your foil, and essentially your foil is going face down. Now, if you do want to go through a total foiling 101, join me at 3:15. I'm going to be at 3:15. I'm going straight, literally, off our set, straight into there, and I'm going to be doing a whole hot foiling class for a whole hour live on Facebook. If you've got questions, you want to know about anything, if any of these have sold out, I can't bring them back for 3:15, but the plan was to feature all of these.
Right.
And you will just see
if you've been curious
more
about
foiling.
this hot trend of foiling, you want to join us on HSN's Facebook page at 3:15. It's a date. The everyday is going to sell out first, Sarah, as we're going ahead. We're using the Prosecco right now. But look at how easy that was.
Look at how easy, and then all you're doing is you're taking that, using it on the front of a card, and they look incredible. Yes, you can ink them up, you can take them to the next level, but even just one of these sentiments, but done foiled like that, and by the way, if you are making cards to sell, there is no limit. You can make and sell these cards, and they are fabulous for people with little Etsy shops and who do crafts like that.
$26.95. Remember, whichever set you choose today, you're getting a giant collection, right? It's multiple pieces in each one. So this was saved just for this hour. You will not see this again because we are so limited in quantity. 076848 is your item number. Erin, I know that we wanted to show the embossing. So these are not ordinary embossing folders.
Nope.
We got tons of those. These like literally look like they're popping off the page. These are 3D
they look
embossing
incredible.
folders.
We've got a whole presentation coming up on them, but my word,
and you
will love them.
Yeah, these are coming up in just a little bit, everybody. If you want to start ordering, you've got basically two choices. You can choose the everyday, or the classics, or you can go ahead and choose the 3D geometrics, which are really cool, but they really just pop and stand out, and they're different. If you thought embossing was cool because it added dimension to your projects, wait till you see these. They have a little extra edge. They're higher. They're more, dimensional. They're very, very cool. So I hope you go ahead and check that out. If you don't have time to do that on hsn.com, we're going to give you a full presentation in just a moment. But the fun does continue with our crafting event here at HSN and throughout the day. But did you know that tonight at midnight we have an exciting launch with our skin cosmetics premiere, and that's tonight at midnight. Dimitri James, you know this gentleman. He's been around on many of our networks, and you've seen him here at HSN. He's back. Brings us a new line of innovative skincare for a scientific solution to your daily regimen. Take a listen to this.
We understand every woman's skin is unique. We offer real beauty solutions, empowering women to achieve healthy, radiant-looking skin. Genuine beauty begins with skin.
That should be so exciting from a gentleman who really knows his stuff. I know it's like in his blood. His mama, his nana, they were estheticians, and imagine, since he was a child, this has been something that's interested him. So I hope you stick around, and I hope you check it out at midnight tonight. It's a very exciting launch. Okay, so we are moving on to a very cool set, and we are gonna go ahead and do some of the most wonderful easy things, which is stamping. This is a die and stamping set. We've already sold out, right, of the hydrangeas, and we sold out of the rose, I believe.
No, we've got the rose and the fuchsia. We sold out the peony and the hydrangea.
Okay, so the rose and the fuchsia is what we have left, and you're getting stamps, you're getting dies, and you're also getting the ink included here.
Well, and I want you to understand, this was the world launch of our brand new quick drying ink pads just late last night, 11 o'clock last night. This is the technique of layering though. Now, whether you're gonna layer with the rose, whether you're going to layer with the fuchsia, we've got loads more flowers, by the way, on hsn.com. If you go and have a look on .com, you'll see we've got sunflowers and lilacs and lots of extra pieces. But it's all about achieving this 3D layered effect. Now, no time for chitter chatter because they've had to cut my presentation short because we haven't got enough to sell. So I'm gonna have to go straight into the demo.
And by the way, the rose, how many, Erin? You just told me. 200 remaining in the rose. Fuchsia's
Quickly on the
available
rose.
as well, and then more on hsn.com. Okay.
If you've done layering stamps before and really struggled with it, wait till I show you how easy ours are. Can you see what we've done is, if I open this up on here so you can see, we have done for you layered numbers. So 1, 2, 3 for your rows. So they've got the numbers on, right? Also, they've got this positioning piece in the bottom corner. So what you're going to do, if I take the back off, I'm going to start with the first stamp. By the way, these stamps are not acrylic, they're photopolymer. We made them for you in England and had them shipped over from the UK because the UK make the most awesome photopolymer stamps. And I wanted you to have the best result. So what I'm going to do is I'm just inking up. I'm going to turn over and we're going to stamp down our base layer of the rose.
That's number 1.
You see how quick, look at this. Quick drying.
Oh my gosh!
Quick drying.
Those are amazing.
We shouldn't call it quick dry, really. We should call it instantaneous, absolutely amazing ink, right? For stamping, they are incredible. So, piece 1. Then you take your piece number 2, and can you see that piece number 2, Leslie, still has that little corner on the bottom,
oh, so you can line it up.
That is the trick behind how the whole thing works. So you line this up, it gives you that alignment, whether it's this stamping platform, I know we've sold out of these earlier today, perhaps you've got your other stamping platform, they all work, you know, whatever stamping platform you've got works in the same way. But what happens is when we take this over and lie this on top, you see, everything just lines up for you to perfectly stamp that second layer straight over the top. So can you see we're now getting a second layer? And then we take this off and we're going exactly the same way with the third layer.
And you see they're numbered, so you can't mess this up.
Can't go wrong. Cool. And then the third one, now notice I'm taking the inks and I'm getting deeper and deeper each time. We've put the 3 shades of the inks. We designed all of the quick drying inks in family sets like this for them to line up, but then we actually gave you the 3 colours in each set. So look at this. Look at that.
That's
and
beautiful.
That is that beautiful dimensional layering. Now, you don't want to sit and cut that out now. Nobody wants to sit and fussy cut that out. So don't worry, we've actually given you the set of dies to go with it.
Awesome.
So all you're going to do is you're going to take the rose die off. You will find that rose die just happens to fit absolutely perfectly over. Send it through your machine, cut it out, and you're going to get fantastic. This is what you're going to end up with. Beautiful die cut pieces like this. And then these are going to just layer up on the front of your card. Got our card here ready. Literally all you're doing is taking this and you've got all the extra pieces. You get, not only do you get the rose, but you get all the leaves. In fact, you know what, I can show you this.
And let's show, because the rose is the most limited right now. So the rose final quantities, last look here. And look at even the ink that you gave us, how it's the family of colors, right?
And do you know what you need to understand about the value in this kit? Just those 3 inks, $19.95.
I believe it.
$19.95 for the 3 inks. You are getting all 3 of the ink colours, and then for an extra $10, you get the stamp set, which should be like $12.95, and the die set, which should be $12.95, $14.95 on its own. You get the 3-part layering. So this is part 1, part 2, part 3.
Less than 200 now available in the rose. Okay.
Isn't that fabulous? And you also get the stamps, the sentiments to go with it. Now the fuchsia, equally as gorgeous. This one, now I would recommend going for an extra set if you want to do the fuchsia. In fact, any of these, it's great to have an extra set of the greens to do your layering up. Now, they're not mutually exclusive. You can use these stamps with any of your ink pads.
Of course.
However, I wanted you to experience using our new quick dry ink pads so you could understand what stamping at this level is all about.
See, if you ever smudged and goofed and you said, well, I can't even do stamping, what's going on? Sarah makes crafting easy, and this is why Crafter's Companion, why we wait for every visit and every time she's here. So we're gonna show you how many sold today, over 5,600. We are on our way, last look on the rose. Fuchsia's still available, that is your best bet. And you said we did have a handful still on hsn.com.
We do.
With the sunflower, and what other one?
We've got sunflower, we've got a lilac on there, we've got a whole...
So if you miss these, visit hsn.com, Crafter's Companion, you'll find them there.
All of them. But I wanted you to understand, this is what you're going to be doing. Now, if you went for some of the other sets earlier today, you can mix and match the colours. So this is the purple from the peony set, but done with the rose. This is the blue that we had in the hydrangea set, but done on the rose. Doesn't it look how different that looks to the red that we've just done. But I just think this look in layering stamps, whether it's the rose, whether it's the fuchsia you go for, it's incredible. And can you see how incredibly well these line up? You've got to appreciate the beauty of this.
And what is that flower? What is that one? It's like
a fuchsia.
Oh, is that what it's called?
It's called a fuchsia.
See, because I was like, why did she just name it a color? I didn't even know that was the name of the flower.
Yes,
silly Leslie.
And I wonder, I always thought the colour was named after the flower. Because the flower was a fuchsia colour.
Oh, the rose less than 100 left, Sarah.
Right,
it's
right.
beautiful.
Okay, I'll stop teasing you. Look at the fuchsias doing purple. Don't they look incredible? And the thing is, this is a brand new concept for us. So these, once you get into the hang of these stamps, I know we've seen this coming through as a huge trend over the last few months.
They're numbered, so you can't goof it up. And then she gave you the corresponding dies. You're getting the ink as well. By the way, if you want to add more inks, we actually have 12 beautiful choices.
I do.
And they
I'll walk
come
you through them.
in the 3-pack, so the color families. You can find those as well, and it's the Spectrum Noir quick drying inks. Okay.
Now, obviously, some of the, for example, if you go for the fuchsia, you're already going to get the pinks.
Right.
So what I've done is I've done these as individual sets, so you can just buy the sets that you want to go for. Just think about what you're going to use the most. I've tried to do a stamped one on each so that you can actually see what it's going to be like.
And by the way, we
later.
only have just over 100 in each choice.
Yeah.
Remember, 12 different color families available currently right now.
And come on, have you seen the vibrancy in the colours is incredible.
Look at these greens, please. How gorgeous are those? Oh,
and
they're so pretty.
I think for people wanting to understand what is it about quick dry inks, okay? You'll understand when you see the actual ink pads, and I'll show you, they're made of a dense foam, which means you get a really even lay down of colour, and they're going to dry super quick, which is what makes them perfect for the layering. Now, you don't get any smudging between the layers, none whatsoever. You'll just get crisp, clean, stamped images.
Right, because that's what you, once you're stamping, and if it starts smudging, then you lose all that beautiful detail. So remember, 12 choices, you're going to get a 3-pack of inks for $19.95. And go to hsn.com if you've missed any of these colors. It's $651-328 for your quick drying inks 3-pack. $19.95. I would stock up on these as quickly as possible.
I know, I can tell you now, it's going to be probably 3 to 6, probably closer to 6 months by the time we get them back in stock. One thing I want you to understand, they are exactly the same colours as our other Harmony inks. Okay. So if you've seen me before working with our Harmony inks where you blend the 3 shades together, they're also a water-based ink pad. The difference is they have a very long open time, which means they won't dry very quickly to allow you to blend. Oh, good. These will dye your card instantly. So they're brilliant for stamping. If you've ever stamped with some of your other inks and you don't get quite like a crisp image, it's because you need the quick drying inks to get a crisp image on your stamping.
You see? That's why I'm just not even going to talk. I'm going to go home.
Because
we're all taking notes furiously just to learn. Okay, so if you want this 3-pack of inks, 12 beautiful families for you to choose from, your item is $651-328. Of course, you can always find them on hsn.com. Easier to make your selection that way. Or, of course, download our free mobile app to do that as well. Now, also available for you, take a look here.
Can I be a little bit cheeky and
only
just get
3
this in
minutes,
and show you?
but this is that giant tempered glass cutting mat. This is cool.
You've all been asking me to bring this forever. Did you notice, no matter what I'm working on this. And it's not just about protecting my work surface. I'd love to tell you that it was, and I look after all these lovely tables at HSN, but it's not. It's about having the perfect surface to craft on. Now, you've seen me. When we're doing bits with inks, right? I'm always stamping off, I'm splodging off, I'm pulling it on. When we're working with the gilding waxes, I'm dipping my finger in, I'm dotting bits off, and then I'm working with it. You need a perfectly smooth surface, and one which is going to allow all these different mediums to work around onto each other. Mixed media, Leslie, is the hottest word in papercraft at the moment.
I believe it.
If you're going to do any form of mixed media, whether it's just a bit of inking, whether you're going to do some really advanced stuff with paints and the marbling, the paint pouring, you need the right surface to work on. This is going to give you not only the right finish, but it's also got those little feet on the end, so it's going to grab onto your surface and give you a slightly elevated platform. And also it's got all of your measurements on. This is the sort of tool whereby you don't realise how much you needed it until you have it, and you think, what did I do before I had one?
We are halfway through our quantity, so if this 13 by 19 glass cutting mat is for you, you've got to be ordering quickly. Fastest way to make sure yours doesn't sell out is by going to hsn.com or downloading our free app. It's only $6.24 on a credit card. You're only going to pay 1 shipping fee today for all your crafting goodies. That's $5 to ship everything, and this is not easy to ship. That is a beautiful giant glass mat. If you want it, 631 232354 is your item number. We also have some essentials in this great little toolkit that you might want to take a look at too, because take a look at this. This is a great little Crafter's Companion die brush, foam, and pokey tool set. You're gonna get not only the die brush, you're gonna get the 3 replacement heads.
Which is so important.
Right.
Because people think they need to buy a new brush every time their heads run out. You really don't, you just get extra heads.
Yeah.
The 2 little pokey tools, the ones you see me using all the time. Yeah. Really essential
And you get
kit.
all of that today for $14.95. We're gonna take a quick little moment to reset our next item. Go to hsn.com for anything you've missed. We'll be right back.
The thing I love most about shopping at HSN.
Do I have to pick just one? I'd have to say FlexPay. It allows me to get the things I want now
And make monthly payments.
without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom, a fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding,
And a little something just for me. FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now.
without the stress of having to pay for it all at once. And no interest. Beat that layaway.
We're gonna give you everything you need today at HSN to make your crafting, your creativity, the only moments you have to yourself to create special things. We're gonna make it easy for you. Of course, this woman really demystifies crafting for beginners and experts. Her name is Sarah Davies. We're gonna start off with some embossing folders that are really different from the ones we already have. These are 3D embossing folders, and you have 2 choices today, Sarah.
You do. You're going to choose from either the geometric style or the patterns. So the patterns are your more kind of traditional florally backgrounds. The geometrics are going to be what I'm going to show you first. I'm going to first of all show you what 3D embossing is.
Yes.
Then once you've had your mind blown, then I'll show.
I thought all embossing is 3D, isn't it?
Have a feel of this. Can you see each? It's kind of raised. It's sculpted. It's lifting and going down. It's totally different to however else we work. Now, if I take some regular cardstock, pop it in the 3D folder, shut it up, and I'm going to send this through the machine. Now, when we do 3D embossing, you start with your base plate, then you're going to use your magnetic and your top plate. That's if you're using them with the Gemini. You can use these folders with any brand of machine. You don't have to own a Gemini to be able to use our 3D embossing folders, but the sheer pressure in the Gemini means you get guaranteed a fabulous result. Now, are you ready for this?
Oh my
These are the results you're going to get at home.
That's awesome.
I mean, to me, this is unlike anything I've seen people be able to achieve literally at home. And then that just makes a wonderful background for your cards. Now I've shown you how it works and what it is. I'm going to show you the 4 designs. So if you go for the geometric patterns, you're going to get the one that we've just looked at.
Yep.
You're going to get like a bigger, more eccentric version of it. Then you're also going to get, this one's just so cool.
Oh, like
this is like the honeycomb finish and with a little bit of ink onto there. Doesn't it look great?
Very cool.
And then finally, you get the dots where some of the dots are raised and some are inverted. So you can't really see it on there. But if I show you this sample, can you see how some of these go in and some go out? And the thing with these cards is they're so tactile. You give someone one of these, they can't help but want to run their fingers over it, okay?
So those are your geometrics.
Those are your geometrics.
And then we're calling the other one the decorative. I get that.
Thank you, my dear. Right, decorative. I'm going to do you one. No, I'm going to do one first.
So this is the option of the geometrics, and then the decorative is also available for you. I mean, honestly, there's a case to be made for picking them both up. They are so awesome, and you will use them over and over again. But whatever you choose today, $26.95, 076727 is your item number for your 3D embossing folders.
Now, I will tell you, we don't do embossing folders very often. And when we do, it's all about getting the tools that you need to be able to do professional backgrounds. So those are the designs. What I've done is I've taken this through and I've just done it onto black card. Now, you can see it, but I mean, it looks all right, but you wouldn't realize that that was a spectacular 3D folder. Do you know what's going to make it totally come to life? These metallic waxes.
Okay.
I mean, they are next level, these metallic waxes.
The metallic waxes are 4.9 star customer pick, and we're already getting limited. It's a 3-piece set, over 4,000 sold. We have 1,400 left, Sarah, for a crafting day, and all you do is choose, do you want the 3-pack of brights, the 3-pack of metals, or the 3-pack of midnight?
This is the midnight that I'm working with now, right? If I show you, so this is the midnight where you get that really intense pink, you get the blue, and you get the turquoise, right? I'll just show you quickly the other options. So this are your brights, where you get the green, the red, and the blue. And then your metallics are coming in. Oh, I've lost one. It's on the other table. You get the gold, the silver, and the copper.
And by the way, the brights, most limited. Did you say how many, Erin? Did you see? Less than 300 in the brights. Okay, so that is your most limited of the 3-pack of metallic waxes.
And you use this really special tool to put them on. It's called your finger, right? But have you noticed, this is exactly what I was saying about having that glass mat, because it's easier to work from this glass mat and have the control at your fingertips. And then after we finish, I've literally got a baby wipe, something we have an abundance of in our house, a baby wipe to work from. Now, having the wax on your fingertip means you can really control it.
Right.
Now look at this. All I've done is mix them few colours together, rubbed it all into the background. Now, I must admit, they look good with any embossing folder, but with 3D embossing, they just are next level. That's exactly what it is.
Because embossing, if you think about it, I always thought embossing was dimensional, right? This is like next level, deeper, more profound, more, right? More noticeable.
Just brings it to life. Honestly, if you've got a bit of black card or any sort of dark cards, get yourself, even if it's one of these sets and it works with your embossing folders, and it just takes your crafting totally up a notch. Now, these are the designs in here then, right? So you get the all over background one, which is what you're going to use if you want this big central focal piece. Yeah. Again, it looks fabulous. Each one of these is sculpted into each of these flourishes, right? Then you're also going to get this. This is super cool, right? This is probably one of the most trendiest retro designs I've seen. And again, every piece of this leaf,
I just saw it on the metallic.
Dimensional.
Look it on the metallic. Isn't that the same? Isn't that one?
Exactly the same one. Look at it there.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
And all that is, that's
looks
just
like a chocolate bar
a scrap of
wrapped in foil, right?
Isn't it? It's just a scrap of card. This is the metallic waxes just painted over in the background.
Gorgeous.
So you can, because these are water-based, the metallic waxes.
You see, this is why I said everybody's going to want both the decorative and the geometric.
Of course you are, because the thing is, when you get started with these, it's just so they're so different to anything else I've worked with. That is the one that you saw me work with.
And they will work with any of your embossing machines. So yes, we have the Gemini Junior here, right? It's your Crafter's Companion, your customer pick, but it will, and they are compatible with the others. It's just that the pressure on this one really makes them pop. So let's head out to the phone lines. I know we've got so many callers lined up. Hi, caller, you are live on the air. Who are we talking to, and where are you calling from?
Pam from Illinois.
Is it Pam?
Pam.
Hi, Pam. Welcome into HSN. It's Sarah Davies and Leslie.
Hi. I have a question for Sarah.
Shoot.
What is the width or the throat of the Junior and the full-size Gemini?
Yes, great question. So the Junior is 6 inches wide by 9 inches long. Your Gemini is 9 inches wide by 12 inches long. So it's basically twice the size. The way I think of it, Pam, is I think the big one is like your US letter size, and your smaller one's like a half US letter. And I find most of the projects that I work on, I did count them all up the other day, 98.7% of all the dies we've done have all been able to fit through the Junior.
Oh,
hopefully
good.
That helps.
Pam, did we answer your question, love?
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Brilliant.
And thank you for bringing the circular stamps and dies. I love that.
Fabulous.
When we ordered the birthday, I got in on it. So
you got it. Oh, Pam, for anybody that missed the beginning of the show, that was the very top. Thank you for that call. We really appreciate it, love. Have a good day.
Thank you, Pam.
Happy crafting. Okay.
So all I'm doing, 9 seconds for every one of these you create. Now, while that's going through, I want to show you this little swatch book of different things I've embossed onto, so to give you a few ideas, okay? So this is just onto some mirror card. Then we've taken it onto some glitter card. Look at that onto glitter card. Ooh. This is onto your pearlescent effect card. Cool. You can take it onto craft metal. I mean, this is, you've got to touch these, Leslie. Have a feel of that.
You know, we do have your fancy paper available. Do we have any of it?
I've got a lot of fancy paper.
Do you think
we've got a little bit
because we've got
show.
Oh, because we've got a pack that has the metallics and the
Yes.
Oh,
Might
I saw
become
that.
at 3 o'clock.
Oh,
So you and I are together at the top of 3 o'clock.
Yes, ma'am.
That is with a little bit of inking. A little bit of inking on there. That is with a little bit of inking in the background with the harmony
If
inks,
you
and then
love
rubbed over with the
embossing,
gilding wax.
but you want more, like you want it to really pop off the page, I mean, these things look alive. They're amazing. It's $26.95. Just choose geometrics, or do you want your everyday decoratives, okay? We have to move on. They're moving us, but these are brand new. They are very exciting. And you know what? If you can swing it, buy both sets. You will not be sorry.
All the time.
And it's only one fee for shipping, so it's $5 for shipping. Very popular on the metallic waxes, Sarah. It's like we can't keep these in stock. It's your 3-piece metallic wax set. And all you're gonna do, everybody's gonna get a 3-piece set. You're gonna choose your brights. You can choose your metals, which are your silver, your gold, and what was the other color, Sarah, on the metallic?
Copper.
Oh, and the copper. Or you can choose your midnight colors. That's the one that comes with that turquoise in there. Choose your 3-piece set, but no, I've got about 1,000 of these sets left. They are so very popular. 4.9-star customer rated. 622565 is your item number on those amazing metallic waxes. And you get a lot of it. It's like 0.7 ounces per. So you do get a lot to work with. So we are moving right along. And everybody's already pre-ordering. You're gonna use these all the time, every year, every anniversary, every birthday. It's your giant number dies and stencil sets. It's $89.95 today. It's $22 on a credit card payment, 652582. The race is on, everybody wants these.
You know, look, I know.
700 left.
I know this is a considered purchase at that price. What you guys do with your interest-free flexible payments means that people can get this and get everything together. Do you know what this reminds me of? Cake pans. You know, when Oliver turned 3, I bought a number 3 cake pan. Next year when he was 4, I had to go out and buy the number. I just wish I could have got a set of all the cake pans and had everything be done with it. That's exactly
Here
what
you're gonna get 0 through 9.
It's the whole lot, 0 all the way through 9. But the idea is, and I love this, you can make cards that are shaped to the number for any age. I'm going to teach you how to do it. So for example, for Sweet 16,
how awesome.
The whole card is the shape of a Sweet 16, okay? Or perhaps you want to do a card, it's just the 4, but you want the actual whole card to be the number 4. So you can make your cards in the shape of the number, or you can make them the 2 numbers together. There are so many different things. Look at this.
Or, did you know that yesterday was my birthday? But I didn't turn 50.
You didn't turn 50, but
I'm
you
just
look
a little
super
under,
cute.
but you can round it off if you wanted to. No, but I mean, come on, look at everything you're gonna make with these.
Look at making them. What about making these? That looks.
I think it's my look.
That is fabulous, darling.
You're gonna
fabulous.
make, I mean, every birthday, every year, every anniversary, every New Year's. I mean, you're getting all the numbers here.
Oh, you could do the 4 numbers for the new year.
That's right.
2000 and what will it be next? 2020. I just think if you're looking to make spectacular focal point cards, these are absolutely the way to do it. Or even just look at this. Just one. Just 21st card. And I just think this is incredible. Right, I'm going to just clear up. I've got loads to show you, but I want to teach you how easy it is to do
Your
these.
children will hate you for doing this to them, but I mean, these are the types of things you can make.
I'm going to look great.
Okay, yeah.
Right, okay. I'm going to go straight in, and I've just seen that they might not last the whole demonstration, so I'm going to cut my first demo and go straight into my next one. Here's how they work, right? Within each set, so for example, if I show you the number 8, you get the stencil, and you also get the die that comes with it. Can you see the stencil and the die? And in each one, I've put you the full instructions on how to do each one of the types of cards in the inside, right? There's no point giving you all this awesome stuff and you're not knowing what to do with it. But we've got loads of videos online as well, right?
That's true.
So what you're going to do is you're going to use your dies and you're going to die cut your 8 and your 0. Now, you've seen me die cut tons of times. I'm sure you don't need to see me die cut a wonderful 8 and a 0 with the dies. Take that as a given. We've got the dies covered. It's the stencils I want to teach you about, because here's what you do, right? Cut yourself a card, get the stencils for the 8 and the 0, and what you're going to do is you're going to overlap the stencils, right? Okay. And you're going to stick them on, and then the important thing is they must go over the top of the card, right? So you get the 2 stencils, and then I'm going to do the card as big as possible, so I'm going to just draw into here, all right? And then round the outside of this piece, and you can see it's going to give you the exact shaping for the perfect matten layer on this card, right? So you're going to go all the way around there. That then gives you the perfect shape so that when you cut all of that out, can you see? It's going to cut you the shaped card perfectly for the 8 and the 0. Then what you're going to do, you're going to get your next level, right? And we're just taking some pretty paper. what I should have done really
Look how pretty
is
that
held
paper
these
is.
together. Isn't that a
By the
lovely
way,
paper?
just over 600 remaining, Erin, is that correct? Yep.
Right.
Okay.
We better get cracking, right?
Already
I'm
over
going to
300
hold
gone.
these in place. Can you see? So that they are exactly right. Now,
so good.
if you want the next layer down, all you do is then you start in the next piece. Can you see?
Oh.
So this is what the lines on the inside
Because you
are
already
for.
did the outside.
I've already done the outside.
Now you're going to go to the
doing
next
matte
level.
layer.
Okay.
Right. So you're going to go all the way around the outside.
Yeah.
And then you're going to join it all together. You're going to cut that out, right? And that is going to give you a perfect matte layer to go on the front of your card.
Okay.
So there is my 8 and the 0. When you join all that together, it's going to make this, oh, actually, I think I used the next one on the inside, the 8 and the 0 together.
Yes.
So as you start and layer all of this up, what you'll find is that will be the perfect matte layer for on here.
There it
Will
is.
be a slightly bit smaller for our dies that go on the front. And then all we're going to do is add a couple of little flowers, and we have made the most incredible 80th birthday card. And honestly, I know this is a considered purchase. However, this is a classic font. It's never going to go out of fashion.
And because
People
we
are
know
always going to be having 80th birthdays.
Oh, yeah, and because we know you're going to use the numbers so much, and we know you want this, it is on 4 flex pay. So maybe you don't have the 89 today, Sarah, speaking to your point, but it is on 4 monthly payments of $22.49, and that's on any of your favorite credit cards. You'll pay $22, we'll ship it out to you, you get to pay over time. 652582 is your item number. If you want this, you've got to move quickly. And it is classic, and it is iconic, and you will use it time and time, and it's worth every penny.
Once
Yeah.
you've got it in your stash,
Yeah.
you have got it, right? Are you ready for me to show you about 50, well, maybe 20 ways you can do this, but then with each letter? So you can do cards where the front of the card is shaped, so you're just drawing around the stencil. You can do it where they're really trendy and they are cut into the front piece of the card. Now, you could do boxes. Don't just limit it to cards. You can do the mats and layers on all of these boxes. Shaker cards. I mean, come on. For a 4th birthday, actually for a 40th.
Can I tell you, I saw a shaker card the other day for like 11 bucks.
You get out.
$11.
Who would
and
pay that?
Because
Actually,
it's so
they're going
fun.
to look incredible. They're
Yeah.
going to look incredible,
Yeah.
aren't they? Now, you can start getting really clever. So this is the 30th. This will be my next birthday in April, right? So the 3 and the 5 opening as a gatefold card.
Very cool.
You can open them as a tentfold card, right? Oh my gosh. You can open them as a fully connected side fold. Once you've drawn around them as a stencil, no limits to what you can do. What about boxes where you do the inside of the box cut into this, right? I just think 90th birthdays. I mean, and the thing is, you don't mind spending a lot of money on a card when it's for a big occasion like this.
That's right.
I just love, look at this one. What about doing the 1 and the 8, but the 8 on the back and the 1 on the front? Or even just a first, oh, look at these.
500 remaining, everybody. This is brand new. We are sorry for the limited quantity. We will work on bringing you back more, but you get the die and the stencil for 0 and all the way through 9. All those intricate details. This will be the only airing because we are so very limited. If you want yours, order 652582. It'll be just $22.49 on any credit card. And if you've bought anything today, you've already paid the shipping. It's one price to ship everything you're ordering for crafting today, $5 shipping. It's pretty amazing. So 652582 is your item number. We'll let you know when that sells out. If you need cardstock, this is what we're talking about. You've got some pretty fancy paper, lady. I mean, this is some of the pearlescent, and we've got your choice because you can pick up, I think, the glitters, right, Erin? So precious metals, we've got pastels, we've got darks in there, but it's item 099875. If you want the gold silver, $14.45. If you want the pearlescent, $21.45. Oh, about 60 left of the gold silver. And that's what's going on here, Sarah. It's like a tease.
It's just been what's been happening, isn't it?
But you know, the good thing is, we pray you come back real quickly. We should just make you a room here so you could just live with us because we love you so much. So let's move on to this really great bundle. We weren't supposed to do this, and they dropped it in. It was already so popular. It's the Parisian Crafting Bundle. And this is really cool, Sarah, because we're getting stamps, we're getting dies, we're getting embossing folders, and we're even getting paper.
Come on, look at how much is in here. It is the most giant ginormous kit, okay? So 2 of the 3D embossing folders. You know how incredible 3D folders look.
Yep.
And if I get a chance to whip that through, I'm going to show you how fabulous that one embosses. My favorite 3D embossing folder we've ever designed as a company, right? Then we've got the incredible Parisian papers. So beautiful paper designs that you're going to be able to work through.
They're so beautiful.
Then gorgeous, and I mean gorgeous stamps, and I'm going to show you how these stamp with our quick dry layering inks, but can you see they're really designer stamps? So you're getting the beautiful background, you're getting the one with the Eiffel Tower on there, and you're getting the word sentiment background, so they're all going to work in together. Then, because you can keep going, it keeps going and keeps going, you've also got things like the background stamp sets along here. So we've got the bon, and then you can do bon chance, bonne année, bonne fête, bonjour, bonne journée, bonne retraite. You know, all these different occasions, and you don't have to understand French to appreciate what the different occasions are. And there are all the details are on the back. You've got the die corners on there as well. And then as you come along the front, you'll see all of the different dies we've got in this set. That beautiful rolled flower, the Parisian lady, the Eiffel Tower.
Oh la la.
Don't they look lovely? And then the lady, she's sewed in 1920s, that one on the end. I think it looks incredible, right?
And you're getting all of that today, including the paper for $84.95. By the way, if you want to break it down into monthly payments, just $21 on a credit card. Sarah's going to start showing, right?
Well,
and then we're going to head
stamp?
out to the loans.
Yeah, should we do it? Go on, I'll do a bit of stamping. I wanted you to see how incredible these look, right?
Go ahead.
So I've just put the stamp onto the stamp platform that we have, and I'm going to use one of these quick dry inks. This is what I mean when I'm saying if you've got a really detailed stamp like this and you just find that you can't get a crisp image because you're not working with the right type of ink. So get them quick dry inks. Watch what happens now when I pop this down and I stamp with this part here. You are going to get the most crisp image.
Oh my gosh.
That is the detail to when you're using the right ink.
And look at that
No
detail.
smudging, no bubbling, no nothing. It's the detail in the stamps. Acrylic stamps, and you get that incredible amount of detail. Now, that, all you need to do, a little bit of ink around the outside, and then a few laid pieces, right? So these are the papers that we've got in the background. This is the Bon Anniversaire. What I'm saying, you don't need to be in love with Friends to fall in love with this kit. I think it's just got that feel about it.
And everything looks so antique and beautiful. They're gorgeous. We'll head out to the phone lines. Caller, who am I talking to, and where are you calling from?
Hello.
Hello? Hello, caller?
Oh, I can just about say, oh, there we go.
Hi, you're live on the air. Who are we talking to, and where are you calling from?
My name's Linda, and I'm calling from Kentucky.
Hi, Linda.
Welcome in. How can we help you today?
Well, Sarah, I just love your stuff that you make and create. You come up with, you've got a genius mind.
Oh, do you know, I can't take all the credit. I've also got a fabulous team that works with me on all of this stuff.
I have to agree, you do. I have been waiting to order that glass mat. I ordered that.
Oh, it's fabulous.
And
well, look how I'm using it here.
Waxes.
Yeah, oh, the waxes are incredible. There's the metallic.
I've also got so much of your stuff. I have the full press. I have the Gemini.
Fabulous.
Junior.
Well, if you've got the full press and the Gemini, Linda, do you know that I'm going to be live on Facebook from 3:15 doing a whole 101 class on that foil press?
Yes, and I'm going to make sure that I watch it.
Oh, fabulous.
Oh, Linda, well, we're so grateful that you took a moment to call in because we're in love with Sarah as well. This is why I say we got to make her a room here because we never want her to leave because we learned so much. So thank you for that call and for sharing the love. We got about a minute left. Sarah's, I mean, just samples, look at project after project, just breathtakingly beautiful.
Now, these here, I haven't had a chance to show you them, but you can create your own rolled flowers with the flower die. You can be die cutting your own Eiffel Tower, and the background papers are all from this kit. Those stamps, that's what I'm saying, look at the detail that you've got in the stamps, Leslie. Honestly, they are unlike any other stamps I've designed. That's that Eiffel Tower again, but just being embossed in white. This is the sort of look that you're going to be getting when you do these at home.
Now,
it's about
remember,
having the tools.
You're getting 48 sheets of paper in there, so 16 different designs there, okay? You're also getting stamps. You're getting embossing folders. You're getting dies. So all these French sayings and these beautiful, you know, kind of backgrounds. You're getting such a complete great set. If you've dreamed of going to Paris, if it's one of your favorite cities, right? If maybe, I know that when I was in high school, I was taking French, and then everything. I wanted everything French. I was like a total little Francophile. This is that set that makes such a great gift as well for any of your crafting girlfriends. $21.24 will get it home for you, but just like everything Sarah brings us, very, very limited. So of course, check it all out on hsn.com. Here's that tool set that we showed you a little while ago. This is an essential for any crafter, beginner, amateur, you know, pro. Just only about 100 left, Sarah. And remember, you're going to get that die brush plus replacement hedge. You're gonna get the pokey tool, and you're even gonna get the foam. All of that for $14.95, $3.74 on a credit card. And honestly, everybody that's doing any embossing, any die cutting, you're gonna want this kit. 644152 is your item number. Also available for you, the quick dry inks. These are the metallics. These are available for you. We have 500 left.
Right, there's 2 color options in these, okay? So you've got your traditional metallics, and then you've got your intense colored metallics, okay? These work like our Harmony water reactive ones. You can blend with these, you can splodge these onto your glass mat and mix them in with each other. Look at that one with the rose gold in. They stamp incredibly well. We didn't have enough to do a full presentation. It's probably going to be about 6 months before we've got enough stock back to do a full presentation, but go and have a look on YouTube.
2 choices. Everybody's gonna get a 3-pack of those. The inks that Sarah brings us are superior, so you do wanna check those out. We're gonna take a quick little moment before we come back with these wonderful edgeables. That's coming up next.
Up and you're looking to impress your friends, let me show you how to make this beautiful seafood broil using my DuraPan.
Let's do seafood for the dinner party.
I'm about to say